Hi, I'm Jonathan Geva. I'm going to be discussing the components and the material used in building this doghouse. We're going to start with the walls. And now a wall is a collection of studs that are placed in between plates. The top plate could be either single or double. The double plating is most common on load-bearing walls. A bottom plate serves as a base, and a top plate does the same across the ceiling of this house, which in our case is a doghouse. Both plates are nailed to a solid framing header that spans to the top of any opening in this house. Now, these wall studs that are a main component in the wall structure are function as a framing element, and they are supporting these walls. The structures also provide insulation, which is going to be very important since we are working in colder environments. Now, the wall plates are horizontal structures that are load-bearing members inside the wall frame. A sill plate is a construction and architecture is the bottom horizontal member of the wall or building to which the vertical members of our doghouse are attached. Now, the header is just a simple size beam to support the load above any opening that the header spans. So a doorway or any entrance or opening. Now, we have drywall construction in the wall framework, which allows panels to be fastened directly to the studs. Now, you can do this with masonry or wallboard screws or any kind, or sometimes of glue. In plaster, this is a construction that uses the gypsum or sand and water and is a very old building style and is applied in 3 layers. And this can be on wood or metal or wallboard or actually masonry as well. Now, as far as choosing a material, we're going to focus mainly on masonry or wood walls. And wood, specifically, is an extremely common type of building. And it uses the studs discussed earlier, usually 2x4s, and spaced in equal 16-inch increments from one another. And then wood also comes in very attainable 8, 10, or 12-foot lengths, so it would be easy to size our doghouse to whatever size we want. Brick walls, which is a very old and traditional structure, have the same general use as a framework as wood. They do differ slightly. Essentially, the brick wall sits on top of foundation and is separate from the wood frame by an airspace of 1 inch usually. And this airspace allows any water that penetrates the brick to fall and leave the structure before degrading the structure at all. Now, some cons of wood walls is that they have very little strength against side-to-side forces. So this could include wind if we have a volatile area that it's being placed in. And also water and bugs such as termites are a big negativity to wooden walls. But the positives of wooden walls is that they have a relatively long lifespan if they don't get degraded by water or the bugs we previously mentioned. It is a renewable resource, and there are 2 main designations that demonstrate that wood was grown in a sustainable setting. The labels on the wood for itself are the Forest Stewardship Council, or FSC, or the SFI, the Sustainable Forestry Initiative stamp, and that represents that this is actually a renewable resource and you can trust this. And also that lumber or timber or anything that denotes wood is easy to work with. It is lightweight but quite strong and can be brought to sites easily and attained quite easily. But also the other main type of building material, brick, has quite a few benefits as well. Brick is small, it is modular, and is easy to bring from one place to another. It's also very durable and low maintenance and resilient to things such as side-to-side force and water and bugs. Cons of bricks, however, is that it's very labor-intensive building. It's also much more expensive than wood and harder to obtain. The installation is extremely expensive due to a large increase in labor, and is mainly used as just building a skin of a structure and not the structure completely. Thank you very much for your time.